All right, hey guys, me again. Welcome back, and this is the final week or last couple of days before I go on the True to the Brew half marathon. So let's do a terrible recap of what happened last week. All right, so had a lot of stuff going on with friends and family. So I was able to run 2 times last week, and started off strong because it was Monday. I was able to run 3 miles. Sorry, got it mixed up. Then Tuesday I went out to Columbia's Fleet Feet Pack the Park run and did, I think, 3.6 miles, maybe 4 miles in there. What I did was not quite a tempo run, but I ran faster than normal. Because I could, basically. I would say it was to build up stamina, but it's only 4 miles out of 13. But it actually felt pretty good to go faster than normal out there. It was still slower than my old pace from a long time ago, but I think I'll get back up there. Wednesday through Thursday, kept trying to get stuff ready for the weekend. Friday, we had sorry, mosquitoes like messing with me down here. Friday had a zoo function, so if you didn't know, check your local zoo, see if they do a special charity auction type event, and find out if they've got good things going, because when I went Friday, there was free food, and that was some of the best food I've had at the zoo yet. And then there was free drinks too. I'll leave it at that. But Saturday, that mosquito needs to die. But Saturday, and the fly too, attended a wedding. Then we headed off. We had to cut short out of the wedding and the reception. We got to see the whole wedding, but we had to cut short from the reception to get out to a memorial service and spent the rest of the time doing that. I was supposed to sign up for a run Saturday morning. It was supposed to be the Lexington Dam 10K. Love doing that thing because you're running out of that 10 kilometers, almost 2 miles across the Lake Murray Dam. But by the time I found out what was going on, or that I was able to do it, I missed the cutoff for getting a shirt, and I just couldn't come up with a good reason to sign up for the race without getting the shirt because the price had increased. And the Lake Murray shirts are they're not Gildan shirts, they're actual tech shirts that they use. So that was a big plus if you ever sign up for it. Got this thing in last week, been wearing it, been adjusting it. This is I'm gonna butcher the name on this thing, but Oniji, and I've got it pretty tight. It's got several pockets on it. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna carry maybe this battery charger and this, and I'll go over why I might be carrying 2 battery chargers in a minute. But carry the silver one right in here, or in the pocket where water's supposed to go. I'm not worried about water on the course. It may be a half marathon, but there's supposed to be water stations at the 3 mile, the 8 mile, and I think the 11 mile mark. There's supposed to be 3 water stations, bottom line. Got this pocket here where I'll probably put my cell phone, because normally when I run, I have my cell phone here, I have my MP3 player here, because I love using the Microsoft Zoom, even though it's been discontinued for 8 years now. Mine's still running strong, and I don't like running the battery power down on my phone. So I'll probably have my phone here, battery or 2 here, and have the Zoom here if I'm going to be listening to tunes, which I probably should, considering this is a half-mile distance, and I'm going to be wondering what noises I'm going to hear out there, and I probably don't want to hear them. Think I'll be doing good with the Ultra Lone Peak 3.5s. Been walking around with them to get the feel for them, because that 0 drop is still something. If you're not used to it, you definitely need to be walking around in it more. Now, the reason I'm thinking I may need a second battery pack, because I thought I could finish in about a 2:30 pace, or 2 hours and 30 minute pace. I should go faster, but this is a trail run, and there was a picture put up on Facebook by the True to the Brew people earlier this week, which is why I'm doing this a day later, because I was like setting things up, and then by the time I was ready to do the video, my child had something, so I had to delay that, which is why I'm doing the video now. But anyways, they put a picture up. Let me come around and show it to you guys, because I don't think you can see from back there. Not all the course looks like this, but if you notice, it does look like a true trail. it doesn't look like, it's not like the last trail run I did where it was 6.5 miles of basically an abandoned railroad track that was donated to the Conservation Foundation, and the only mandate they had is to make sure it's clean. So you had this nice wide path that you go on, nice wide flat path that you go on, even though there were a little bit of hills in there, just a little. This one, we know from looking at the map last week, has hills in there. And if some of the paths are basically like 1 to 1.5 people wide, and I see tree trunks or tree roots coming up from them, I'm probably going to be going a lot slower. So it sounds like if I'm not carrying 2 battery packs, I'm going to be turning off the GoPro Karma grip for a little bit out there, just to make sure I have enough battery, because I do want to have enough juice to get across the finish line with the thing. I did see a couple pictures for bridges. We'll see how many are out there. And while I did not get to do any long distance past 8 miles on any of my training, I won't be the best prepared for it, but I think I'll be better prepared for it than, say, my last half marathon. That was 2 years ago, and I wore a GoPro Hero 3 Plus on my head, and the only prep I had for it was physically running 3 miles at a time, was just carrying an extra battery. This time I'm actually going with the running vest and with a battery pack. I'll probably bring the GoPro Hero 5 along with me and stick it in maybe the back pocket in this thing. If you didn't see, this is what the trail running vest looks like in the back. It does have a spot for a water bladder, but again, I don't think I'm going to put that in there. So I might be running with 2 GoPros and 2 battery packs. We'll see. But that is where I'm at right now. If you haven't seen it, go ahead, check out my video for how long the GoPro Karma grip will last while it's charging and recording at the same time. It does go longer than 1 hour and 45 minutes, but I wish it would go to 3 hours. Doesn't quite get there. And that is all I got. So we'll see what happens after the race. All right. Till next time, guys. Bye.